Yes, Jamie. Stay to me.
James joined us about 1979, approximately, maybe 31 years ago. He was very young. We were all a bit younger then.
Most days now, I've certain people to call at that I call them a weekly basis. Yeah, and I call to them once a week, all year round. And most of them would just buy one or two bags of coal, and that does them for the week. They wouldn't have, that's all they could afford. They wouldn't have a pick of coal left, most of them now, when I call in a week's time. We had one woman down in Beaumont, and she used to ask us how much was it. She was an alcoholic, this woman. She lived beside my boss, and she used to ask us how much is a naggin of coal. There was another story I can tell you about a man in Portmarnock, an elderly man, and he was very sick. He had a stroke, and he owed me about £120 at the time. And he took a very bad stroke and he was in hospital, and we thought that was the end of that money. He was gone, because the neighbour had said he's never going to be out of hospital. And 3 or 4 weeks later, his neighbour up the road stopped me going past near his house and asked me, was I Paddy's coal man? And I said, yeah. And he said, well, I was in visiting him in hospital and he can't talk, he was so sick. And he wrote me a letter, a note, to say that he owed the coal man money and would I collect his pension and pay the coal man. And he died a week later. Yeah. Last bag of the day is always the best.
Is that part of the job too?
Yes.
James is great. Everybody knows him. Everybody loves him. He's the backbone of the business here. Yeah. They all love him. The women especially.
When I come home, it takes me about 5 minutes to clean my hands. Then I have to have a shower, like most people, I suppose. Mine just takes a bit longer. I fell before in the coal yard when we used to load the coal, and it was loose from the hopper. And I fell down between the ledge we stood on and the truck and hurt my ribs. That was maybe, I don't know, maybe 20 years ago, but it took me about 6 or 8 weeks before I was better. But I still had to go to work. You don't get paid when you don't work. But now, the last few years, my knees are very sore, mostly at night. And they're very stiff, and they reckon probably from the start of rheumatism or arthritis. And my shoulder, from the dampness from carrying coal, and the bags were wet in the rain.
Is it tough having the two jobs?
Yeah, some days I get cheesed off. Having to go out, you don't be in the humour. When you're married and have children, that you have to make the effort then to make sure you do your best for them, if you can.
morning I'll be gone.